Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness.
It's one of the NFL's newest venues, but it's already earned a reputation as one of its best. This is US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Today, a fun matchup in store between the Detroit Lions and the Minnesota Vikings. Only one team will keep the winning ways going to start the season as we're off in week 2. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. This is the first carry for the rookie from Florida. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead right away. So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that. You kind of like that little pace?
A hundo, partner. 100%.
And to do it on the ground, to boot. What a way to begin the proceedings. The first punch thrown in the 4-quarter boxing match ends up being a haymaker.
Harrison Mevis on to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Mevis ready to send this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Shotgun snap here to Goff. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Here he goes, third and long. He's got it complete to Reed. And he has this down to the 34. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Screen here for Gibbs. Room to run inside the 20. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions finish off their opening drive. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Joey Sly on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. Oh, he has somebody. It's caught. And he's in. Oh, the double pass stuns him. It ends with a touchdown. Mevis now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Mevis ready to send this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. He's out in the clear. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that gives the Lions the first.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Flushed out of the pocket. Downfield is fine, St. Brown. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions trim the lead to 1. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run, because with his speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Here's Sly to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions tie things up at 14. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll run here from the gun. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Terrion Arnold in on the stop.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He has the first over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Handoff now from the gun. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space, like a chess master, seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and in what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Hauled in left side. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. 16 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he got what he could there. Call it about 4 yards on first down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. They give it to him again. And he's going to score a touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings break the tie here in the first.
To put this first quarter in perspective a little bit, add a little context. You know what the single-season rushing touchdown record is? 28. 28 in 17 games. Well, LT did in 16 back in the day, but he's got 2 already here in the first quarter.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7. Mevis ready to send this one away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is gone. Completed to his running back. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio. This guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
On first down, it's Gibbs. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Tight end going in motion here. Out of the shotgun, Cobb. It's Reed downfield, and he's got it. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that gives the Lions the first. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
From the gun, Goff. Has it down close. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
Every tight end worth his salt wants of this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. 21-14 our score. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. We're all set to bring you the second quarter. Lions well within striking distance. Goff back to throw. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Extra point is up and good from slot. And the Lions tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return starts at the 3. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. And they finally bring him down after a huge run back into their territory.
We know this is the ticket to the field for a whole lot of rookie special teams. It's something that teams every year look for in the draft. And with the new rules, or maybe even that much more, these super athletes who can electrify in returns and turn the smallest lane into one of the biggest plays of the game.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Brooks on the counter. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. They're down to their final one in this half. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, McCarthy escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. Only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway. Ugh.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
He gets it again. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 2nd quarter lead.
It might be easy for some to take these touchdowns for granted, but I'm not doing so up here in the booth. Not with the way he's been running. 3 different drives, Kate, have ended the same way. And I promise you, he's making it look easy, but it's not in this league.
Nevis with a point after. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7. Nevis ready to send this one away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Off to the air now. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along your route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Catch made left side by Laporta. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit. New set of downs for him from the 46. Goff tosses that quickly out wide. Big gain has them across the 40. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Back-to-back carries here. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Lions in the nickel. This is 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. Well, that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
On 1st down, they'll run. On the move, past the 40. Again, he's got room. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 2nd quarter lead.
He just keeps scoring and scoring and scoring it. Look at the juice he showed on touchdown number 4. He actually looks like he's getting stronger and faster as this game goes along. Just wow.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7. Mevis ready to send this one away. This will end up as a touchback.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They get 13 on the pickup, and that gives the Lions the 1st.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Gone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
On 2nd and 10, Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long. So through a flurry of points, we have hit the 2-minute warning. It's the Lions in an unenviable 3rd and pretty far. Third and long for him here. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And he's going to be sent out of bounds to end a great pickup, but somehow did not pick up the 1st. It's going to be 4th down coming up.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get both feet down.
Offense is staying out there, and they're ready to go for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. Goff. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Working now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's going to be 2nd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
On the move, headed right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down. McCarthy looking to throw. Looking slant route, complete. Running in the red zone. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings will add to their lead at the end of the half. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings double their lead to 14. Mevis ready to send this one away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Goff on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Chased out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throwaway.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Buys time, rolling right. Dumps it off to his running back. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they were quick.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. No luck finding his receiver that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Sly's kick is up and good. And that'll get him back to 11.
And with those 3 points, you just dig yourself out of a little bit of a hole. You know, coming out of halftime, you've got to firmly be in comeback mode.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
One last play before the break. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he's stuck on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Mevis ready to send this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. A give to Gibbs to start the 3rd. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Here's Gong. Throw left side, and St. Brown has it. And he's down to almost, no, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
On 1st down, it's Goff. To the right, he's got to Slong. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last 2nd attempt to get rid of it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Gibbs now from the gun. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
1st and goal. Here's Gibbs. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the first and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. That one connects. And in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions cut into the lead coming out of halftime. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in the lead, only a field goal now. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Quick throw outside, and they might throw this again. He intercepts the pass. Taylor rapping to pick that one off. And the Lions get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. They send the tight end in motion. 1st down throw from Goff. Screen here for Gibbs. He dodged the tackle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Second down now. They need 7. From the gun, Goff. Makes the catch. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe, but starts pushing into Vikings territory.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Goff to the air now. Brought in. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
1st down, ball at the 36. Motion man sent left. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Goff back to throw. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives the Lions the 1st.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. They're gonna throw again. Goff. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26. Off the gut they go with Gibbs, who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That was Jonathan Allen on the tackle.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9 now, 9 is what they need on 3rd down. Putting the tight end in motion. Goff on 3rd. He's got it complete to Reed. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Now Gibbs. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
We've got a screen to the running back. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Anticipating the pass, defense out there in dime. It's 3rd and goal. Third and long for him here. And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Lions take a 4-point lead. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. So we're through 3 here. It's Vikings football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. On play action now, McCarthy. And this one is launched downfield. Brought in inside the 20. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Now McCarthy. Dumped off to his running back. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a 4th-quarter lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Levis ready to send this one away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end now. Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Goff. Gets it to him on the screen. Gibbs with a 1st down and more. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
180.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Motioning him from the slot right. Throwing again. Here's Goff. Completed over the middle. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They've got 1st down from the 31. They motion a receiver left. Running it with Gibbs. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Obama. Running back sent in motion left. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's Reed on the slant. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
I think one of my first welcome to the NFL moments, Kate, was my first rookie mini camp. And in the West Coast system, and Mike Holmgren, who taught like Bill Walsh, it wasn't just getting the completion. It was putting it right on the spot so the receiver could do damage like we just saw.
Working inside the red zone. Hits his running back. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well, and it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Here's the lone back on the handoff. He's going to be driven backwards. Looks like he's at the 8. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. He'll throw it. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Kicked well, and this is good! And they've tied it up late in the 4th.
The prospect of overtime now, Kate's right on the horizon thanks to that field goal. His mindset, though, well, it's the same as all his teammates out there who are about to take the field. Let's go get this ball back. Let's find a way to win this thing in regulation.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Lone back gets the handoff. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Well, one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Finds him over the middle. Gets some space around midfield. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. We got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. Their work doubly as difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. As a man, Justin Jefferson. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Back to throw it. That one's caught by Jefferson. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Vikings with a little more work to do to win it here. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Edwards on the shotgun handoff. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Back to throw. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! Jack Campbell at the INT. There he goes, right sideline. And the defense has come through. They're in the end zone, and that gives them the lead. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Trying again after the pick, McCarthy. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Lions make the play that should win them this game.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
They'll run here on 1st down. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Here's Sly to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions double their lead to 14.
63. Vikings 49.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
1st and 10. At their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Short pass brought in. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Vikings out of the hurry-up need everyone back to the line.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. Makes the catch. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st and 10. It's McCarthy. Drops this one underneath. Brooks. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Throwing again now. McCarthy. Trying to push deep downfield. And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. 3rd down coming up.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
Now to throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. Well, we all remember they were able to turn that first interception into a touchdown, and now they get a chance to do it again.
Yeah, takeaways are A1. We know that. Every defensive preaches it, but when you could score off those turnovers, points off takeaways, that often leads to huge results for your team.
So the Lions get the win on the road. And they can be proud of their exploits down the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.